Good morning. We've just left Villa Ducci.
Buongiorno.
We've just left Villa Ducci, as I was interrupted, and we're now heading to Castiglion Fiorentino with a few diversions on the way, possibly dropping in on Lucca and definitely dropping in on a very old medieval bridge.
You will arrive at your destination at 1:09 p.m.
Apparently. A very old medieval bridge. So heading for a few kilometres today, probably about 2.5 hours behind the wheel in total, but we'll stretch it out so it's nice and easy and not too hard. Looks like there's a bit of a windy road coming up, so I might even get Katie to grab the camera to record that coming down. Arrivederci for now. See you soon.
So this is the very narrow and windy road that we've had to travel on back and forward to our accommodation and then onwards to Spezia or wherever we were going for the day. So it's okay at the moment. You can see there's still room for 2 cars, but it gets quite narrow, especially when there's cars parked on the side of the road.
And this is the village of Arcola.
Yeah, this is the village of Arcola. It's in quite a narrow bit there. See, clearly you wouldn't fit 2 cars there. Cyclists. Okay, so here we can see cars parked all on one side here. So there's really only room for 1 car to pass. So when someone wants to come up the hill, then you need to move over to one side.
And the speed limit's now 30.
30. You can see people's front doors are actually right on the road.
Molto bene. Off Saturday.
It's shirt off Saturday.
I'm only doing 20 now.
This is probably the narrowest strip, I think. Right up against people's front doors.
After 200 metres, turn left, SB19, via Garibaldi.
It's also quite bumpy.
I hope you're holding it still.
I think I am.
That's a car park.
That's not a car park. They make up their own rules in Italy. Sharp hairpin turn.
Turn left.
Here comes the next piazza. You can see...
Bottom piazza.
Yeah. Oh. The old granny's sitting in front of the bar, gossiping away.
Turn left, SB19.
We have arrived in Lucca and just had a delicious lunch of some pasta dishes typical to the Tuscan region. Before that we were in Borgo a Marzano, which is north of the city, about 25 minutes each way, and we saw the Ponte della Maddalena. Say it?
Ponte della Maddalena.
Ponte della Maddalena.
See.
Bridge. It's a bridge that was built in the 1100s AD, and the story goes that they were having trouble constructing it, and the devil helped them finish the last crossover of the river, but he would take the soul that would cross the bridge. So they let the devil finish construction, and the residents of the town tricked the devil by chasing a pig over the bridge, and in turn the devil had to take the soul of the pig rather than a human soul. So smart people. We've got a couple of hours in Lucca. It's a stopover point before we head on to Castiglion Fiorentino. There's a lot to see in this town, but obviously only our 2 or 3 hours is not going to give it justice. And we've already looked at one church in the town, and we've probably got one more to go, and then just a bit of wandering around, maybe buy a ye old fridge magnet and head on our way. Any words from the wise?
No, not really. I'm just happy after my nice lunch. I'm enjoying the vino bianco. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Buonasera. So Katie and Shannon back again. We are near the end of our journey. We left Lucca and we've travelled 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2.5 hours to Castiglion Fiorentino, and we most certainly are in Tuscany.
You can tell by the roads.
We can tell by the roads, but you can also tell just by the open fields. Unfortunately, we're here at the wrong time for the sunflowers. They're all curled up and dying. But the beautiful Tuscan countryside, and it's certainly a difference. We've been on the autostrada, which is flat and a very good road. Now we're in the Tuscan hills, and the roads are very poor.
And it's very hard to do 50.
After you've been doing 130. Ish. So yeah, we're on our way to Agriturismo La Maestra, and
we'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Buonasera. So Katie and Shannon back again. We are near the end of our journey. We left Lucca and we've travelled 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2.5 hours to Castiglion Fiorentino, and we most certainly are in Tuscany.
You can tell by the roads.
We can tell by the roads, but you can also tell just by the open fields. Unfortunately, we're here at the wrong time for the sunflowers. They're all curled up and dying. But the beautiful Tuscan countryside, and it's certainly a difference. We've been on the autostrada, which is flat and a very good road. Now we're in the Tuscan hills, and the roads are very poor.
And it's very hard to do 50.
After you've been doing 130. Ish. So yeah, we're on our way to Agriturismo La Maestra, and
we'll see you there.
We'll see you there. Buonasera. So this is the apartment that we're staying in at La Maestra, and we thought it's probably about time that we share what this beautiful place is like, that we have been to a few times now. We've just stepped into the kitchen come little sitting area. A dining table on this side here. You can see a little sitting area, and that green door there on the left goes out to the terrace that Shannon will report from later. And then kitchen, of course, over this side.
Sure.
Drying rack. That's something different, I suppose. You wash your dishes and then you put them in a cupboard to dry. And the drips fall down into this shelf here, and then you put them away. Bedroom. I can smell Leah's cooking, and she's cooking something with garlic. Yep, so nice comfortable bedroom. And then there's this little tiny room in here, which I think is if someone starts snoring, then they can come and sleep in here. And then the bathroom on the left. So quite spacious really compared to what we have stayed in, and comfortable. So a nice spot to stay for the week. Buonasera.
Buonasera. The day is coming to an end, but we've made our destination and we've made it quite well. We have travelled about 2.5-3 hours today in the car, we're now at La Maestra in Castiglion Fiorentino, which is just a little bit north of Cortona, and Cortona is behind this tree up on the hill. Now let me zoom in, and that is Cortona there. We have our own little villa this time, and we're on the top of the hill a little bit with a view of the Tuscany Valley behind me here. We have the northwest direction, we have Florence, and some mountain ranges around the back there, and it looks like we're going to get a bit of a sunset tonight as well. So it's been a very good day. Not a lot to really show you because, of course, in the car there's a lot passing by, but not enough time to stop and smell the roses and actually enjoy it. So today, not a big blog. Is there anything in particular you would like to say now that you've presented yourself to Tuscany?
I've presented myself to Tuscany. Or how about Tuscany's presented itself to me? Just happy to be here and feeling refreshed and looking forward to a relaxing week.
So, buonasera for this evening, and we're looking forward to a lovely dinner with Rosalinda's family in the Tuscan farmhouse just behind us here. And tomorrow, we don't know what we're going to do yet, but it will be in Tuscany, and there probably will be red wine involved.
Definitely.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.